Well, Kay, we're here in the pre-game at the G. Nick Bryan, your son, is about to make his debut. How are you feeling?
Oh, I think I'm feeling all the nerves for Nick, actually. He's really calm, but I'm feeling very nervous. But I'm really excited for him. He'll have a great game, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
He lives at home, so can you talk us through how the day's been so far? Was he pretty nervous around the house this morning?
Again, I think he was the calm one in the house. We've all been running around and sort of nervous and on edge, and he's just been pretty relaxed and eating all morning, as he tends to do. And so we left and had lunch and left him to leave from home.
What was your emotion when you found out that he'd be making his debut?
Oh, so excited, yep. He's been trying really hard in the VFL. He's been given lots of instructions from Ben Rutten, and I think he feels pretty happy that he's ticked a lot of boxes there. So we're absolutely stoked, and he's really happy.
Nick's been a really popular member of the playing group. What do you think of the qualities about him that make him so likeable?
He always likes being around a group of boys. He comes from a family of boys, so I think he loves all the banter, and he's good fun, Nick. He likes to party, and he's a good fun kid to be around.
So being one of four boys, he's the second youngest. Has there been a bit of healthy competition at the dinner table?
Oh yeah, definitely. Nick's probably our biggest eater, so he probably wins the competition for food in the house. He's always eating. It's a pretty competitive household. There's lots of wrestling still to this day, yep. He's always had to kind of fight for his position in the house, so probably good for the footy field. Yeah, he doesn't like to lose.
And who would you say have been the biggest influences in his career to date?
I think coming from a really sporty household's been a big influence for him. We've lived and breathed sport from day one with all of them. And he's had so many really good coaches all through his junior career and through Oakley Chargers and school, loved his school footy. So he's had fantastic influences all the way through, really. Yeah, he's been lucky.
And before you said goodbye to him, before this game, what was your advice to him?
Just go out there and have a great time, go hard.
What a moment this is for the debutant. Nick Bryan, fantastic opportunity. First game at the MCG, he faces off against the experienced Pitternet. He's a lovely looking athlete, 203 centimetres. You imagine the heart pumping right now. This is your first moment of the big time, and he jumped well, and he's won the first possession too, so a good nerve settler for Nick Bryan.
Just explaining the traction of the ball in the air there with a little side slider. Out of the middle, the big fella in his first game, Bryan.
The athleticism of Nick Bryan, he got it back, and well-placed kick. That's a confidence booster on debut. The 203 centimetre athlete Perkins has got Harry Jones, and if you're barrack for the Bombers, Nick Bryan, Archie Perkins and Harry Jones, you've got to be excited about that, Cameron.
Absolutely, Das.
Well, Nick, congratulations on making your debut. Not the result we wanted tonight, but how did you find it out there?
It was disappointing we didn't get the result, but it was a lot faster, and I think, speaking to a few of the boys, I think they said that that's the main difference. It's just the speed of the game, and in the first quarter I was a bit shocked as this is real quick. I think that was just the main difference, and it was good fun being out there. It was obviously disappointing we didn't get the result, but it was still a great opportunity, and definitely one I'll remember.
It's a big occasion too, 60,000 against an arch rival at the G. How are you feeling heading into it, and what did you do to settle the nerves?
I was pretty excited really. I found out pretty early in the week. I found out on the Wednesday. I wasn't really that nervous all week. I was just excited. The boys all got around me, which helped. And this morning I was a bit nervous, but driving to the game, I was sort of nerves settled a bit. When I got to the ground, I was fine. And I just made sure I connected with my teammates, and they got around me, I got around them, and it helped me.
We saw the vision of Truck telling you about your debut. It was a really nice moment, and you can see the bond between you and Truck. What's it like to have Truck as a coach?
Yeah, Truck's great. I think Truck and I have a really good relationship. I think Truck's got a really good relationship with all the boys. It's just got great connection, and it was a special moment. It was pretty awkward, but it was funny, I reckon. Yeah.
You definitely haven't been alone in making your debut. You're the sixth Bomber to to make his AFL debut this season. We can see the real bond amongst the youngsters. What are you making of it all, and how does it feel to be part of a really young, exciting group?
Yeah, it's really exciting. We're all really close. Even through to like Andy McGrath and all that, and the first year, second year, third years, we're all really close. And it's really exciting seeing them getting their opportunities before me. It's sort of like, geez, I want to get that opportunity too, so maybe work a bit harder. But it's good to be playing out there with all my close mates, and we've got a really good connection.
And to have your family here to share this special occasion, what did that mean to you?
It was very special. Obviously, my family's been there since day one. They put a lot of time and effort into my footy career. It was very special to have them here for the jumper prezzo, and they're here now after the game. It's just as much about them as it's about me, I think. Very special to share that with them.
And finally, a bit on your development. It always, we know it takes a bit longer normally for the talls to hit their mark, but in your second year, you've really taken some leaps and bounds in your development. What have you had to work on to get to this point today?
Since day one from going to the club, it was just putting size on. Which has been a slow progress, and I've still got a long way to go with that too. But it was just trying to put together a lot of consistent performances in the VFL. Just tick all the boxes with truck, with aerial competing, ruckcraft things, and it was just trying to be consistent in the VFL, and I felt like I put a pretty good block together, it was good to get the opportunity.